Hi and welcome everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for coming along for part 2 of my Traveler's Folio adventure created with a kit from Creating with Jovi and her Etsy shop. And the kit that I'm using is called Ballisimi Fiori. And I will list that information down below. And what I want to show you right now is what I did a little before bedtime work on this, and I have my scoring board out. I'm realizing that what I should have done, and I think I knew this when I was started to create this, but I just went with it anyway. But that's okay. We're going to I'm going to make some amendments here. The Folio base, which is made from my Kleenex box, my tissue box, I should have done a sort of a double score line. I think I'm going to add on to the outside here, and I'll give it, I guess, a gusset, maybe that's what you call it. So I'm going to use my scoreboard. But what I wanted to show you, what I've done so far, is I glued down the edges, I sewed around, and I also added this lace. I just wanted to sort of give myself sort of a direction and a look. And this lace here was, I'll show you what it was. It was lace that I got at the thrift store, and this was a long time ago, actually, a few years ago. And I had the lace, and I took it and coffee stained it because this was white, and I coffee stained it, and it's a double lace, but I've taken off the brown. The other thing I did was I took two of the printed pages. You can see here what it looks like. And I glued and sewed the edge, so it's a pull out. And what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to add something like maybe some paper. I'll add elements to it, maybe pocket, or maybe I'll use paper clips and add something here. I haven't figured that one out. So that's where I am right now with the construction. And I'm just using a clothespin for holding it down or together. And then what I also did is I took two other pages and did the same thing, just sewed around it. So now I have a double side. And this one here, I think I'm just going to, I haven't folded it yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to do a triple fold or the half fold. And I'll just bring this back because I'm thinking it might go on this edge. Talking it through with you, things kind of come into my mind, and because I've already folded it, I already folded it on the fold line. And this side, a proper score instead of just a fold. There we are. I was realizing as I was playing with it and gluing things down that it's very flat. If I go like that, you can see here. And I know I'm not going to have, it's not a journal per se, but I want to be able to close it. I want it to have some, more elements so that we can use it to hold things, to store some ephemera, pockets, and things like that. Deciding on what I want to, how did I say I want to do that? Did I say I wanted to go like that? I didn't say anything, did I? Maybe I want to go like this. Somehow I have to find a way to put this spine. I called it a gusset, but it's a spine. It's a spine, and I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. Well, I have been folding and flipping, and I actually tore, you can see here, I tore the page apart, and I did leave it like with the torn edge, which is fine. I just stamped on here to give some background, but I'm going to be gluing on some pockets and whatnot, so that's fine. This is while I was trying to think of what to do. And then really just, this is how I like to figure these things out. Again, as I say all the time, it's only paper. If I wreck something or foul it up too much, then I'll just start over again. It'll be able to fold in like that. I want to keep this open because I want to make something here, whether it's a pocket. So all these parts are movable. If I go like, I might have to take off a little bit of this edge. Looks pretty scary on this side with all these squares, but I did use a little bit of the pink ink pad that I have. The pink that won't dry up, which is great. I'm just using it all up. That's like that. And this can be folded in, yes, like that. Okay, this is still going to pull out this way or this way. That. And then glue this part like that, and then if I did it like trying to get an idea of how this might fold. What I really want, oh yes, I think I do want it like that. Okay, so if that gets glued on like that, and then I have another, and that'll just fold in. Okay, that might be what I have to do. It's very heavy on this side. I haven't done anything yet, but that's okay because we can fix that. I will fix that. Right now, I'm going to glue this on. And I will definitely refold if this does not work out, you know. You're coming along with me. And yeah, some of the design, I'm losing some of the design, but I guess we have to pick and choose. This is not a standard journal, so some of the design will be skipped over. Okay. to the edge as much as possible. There will be no more sewing onto the main journal or the main folio, because now it's way too thick. So everything now has to be glued, which is just fine. I folded it a little bit. I didn't fold it on the right spot. Again, I said it doesn't matter because you just make your own folds. That's all. See, like that. All these pages glued onto this part of my folio. Then the other thing I have is this. This is the sort of the cover of it. And what I have noticed is that when I fold this in, it all comes together, and then my crease here is kind of my latch. And it latches on and folds in like this. And because I gave clearance here, it folds in like that. Now, this little lip here could be extended. So what I'm going to do is I may add something onto that because it's just catching, and maybe I don't need it. Maybe that's all I need is just to fold that in. But I think what's going to happen is as I write or add some pockets here, I'm going to need a little extra. So do a little bit of tearing. Okay. It's too wide still. I'm gonna have to cut it. That's going to be too tall. No, it's not too tall. Let's see. Like that. I rounded the corners and I went ahead and just did some inking. I'm going to put this, make sure I can fold in my sides. Yeah, I like the way this side little flippy element has worked out. Just want to make sure I have it there like that. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Crafter's Delight. gluing, folding, just figuring it out. And okay, now this is the part where I want to make sure that it is not intruding with the fold. I've already glued it on there, so I suppose that's going to be it. Yes, and the extra that I have here on the end, the spine, let's say, the gusset, that'll just round out or expand as I need it. And I like that. That's what I was going for. That's exactly what I was going for. This side here has room. Okay. This can flip up. And you know what, if I need to, I can make an extra little score line in here and give this a little bump up if I have to. We'll see if I do. Right now I'm going flat and then expanding as I go, which that's the beauty. The beauty of it. Oh yeah, okay. We're getting fluffy. I've taken off a little piece from here. And I think I'm going to add this. Yeah, so that'll give me a little extra lip. There, yeah, because the torn edge will just, it's softened. And same paper, cardstock, but it'll have a little more structure, sturdiness. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, I like the way that, I do like the way that turned out. I just have to be persistent and play. And I have a little bit, you know, nothing's perfect here. You can see I've got a little bit of overhang, but I am fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Tell me if you would be fine with that too. Let me know. I mean, this is handmade. If I was even to, I would gift this like this. I would, because it's handmade. It shows, totally shows. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I like that. I like the way that's come together. And as far as sewing this on, I think I'm going to leave it. I think if I sewed it, because it is a very thinner, it's a thin edge, it might perforate it too much. And, you know, I can add some lace after. I can glue something down. I will be embellishing with more lace and things like that after. Right now, I'm just concentrating on building this, which is, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Okay, this one, that's good. We'll have to see what to do after with that. Now I have to do this side, don't I? And I don't know what I'm going to do there. Let's take a look. This is cardstock. I have, oh, this is all I have left, which is great. I have this. Don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I have these paid. This is a double. This has to go over on this edge somewhere, doesn't it? Wow, I don't think I'll be able to come up with that again. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, something different maybe. If I did this one, I could do the same fold out style, or I could go like that. Do something a little different this time. Thinking. I don't want to glue this down. I want to be able to use this and put it in my hands. Okay. Yes. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a pocket or a belly band. I think I'm going to make a pocket with this paper. Okay. I just made the fold. I just committed to it. It's done. It's cut. Slide this in, or does it slide all the way out? That is a tight fit. I can do that into a tuck spot. And then what I would do here, that's a tuck spot, so this would be folded. Folded. Or maybe I just need 2 folds. No, I didn't do that very well. This has to fit in like that. That's okay like that. I've changed my mind about using this piece of paper. It is exactly the length of this paper here, and it won't, it just won't fit. So, and to tell you the truth, I like the background paper, and I think this will work better. I just cut from my dyed thrifted lace that was used down here. And I'm going to use this on this side to make a, just trying to think if it's going, where it's going to be on the end. Just to catch it, like a tuck spot, a pocket, little pocket. Maybe that's what it'll be. And it'll just slide in there just to hold it. And then I can take it out. Yes. So that's what will go there. And I believe I'm going to sew this one. I'll glue the edge and then sew it, because I still have flexibility there. And I did cut that cardstock, but that's fine. I can definitely incorporate that somewhere else. And I think what I'll do is I'll use the scalloped edge. Even if it hangs over a little bit, that's fine. Oh, she's getting, again, fluffy. I love that. Okay. I should probably test this. I think I have more than enough room. Oh, yeah. That'll be fine. I'm just doing a few refolds. It's going to have a few folds in it, but that's fine. I sewed in the lace. I just gave it a zigzag on each end, and then I didn't allow for when you bring over your fold that it moves over. And now that's much better. That's what it looks like on the top. That's what it looks like from the bottom. The little gusset there, I like that. Okay, I added flap. So I have, so far, my piece of my little booklet, call it a little trifold booklet that fits in here. Kind of have to push it into the lace, the sleeve. Call that a sleeve. It's not really a pocket, I don't think. It's a sleeve. And then my flip up, which I haven't done anything underneath yet. I haven't added anything to these, so that's going to puff them up a little bit more. Go in like that, and then like this, and then once I have a closure, that'll be perfect. So we're not finished, but we're on our way. What do I have left? I have left, I will reveal, I have these two pieces of cardstock. They're one-sided. I have this piece of paper. I have these cut aparts because I've cut some things off, and I was keeping them flat underneath my mat. So I have that one, and I have a bunch of elements here, so we can use that, and that's what I have left to put in here. And that'll be my next episode, which should be the last episode. Then it will be complete. And I really appreciate everyone for coming along. Thank you very much for this experiment in my new Traveler's Folio. It folds up like this. It's almost like I need a map how to fold it up, but there we go. The more I fold, the more I will learn. And that's it. That's with the August design team project with Creating with Jovi. Thank you very much. Stay adventurous and stay fresh today. I will see you very soon. Have an amazing weekend. Bye for now.